Okay, this takes a bit of careful thinking to see where we can put the numbers for these different operations: a subtraction, a power or an index, and a dividing. So overall, this will be done first, then the dividing, then the subtraction. Okay, so if we're subtracting, we want this number to be small, and we want this number to be as big as possible to make it even smaller, because that's going to happen next before the subtraction. So let's make this as small as possible. Okay, 2 and 3 are the smallest numbers. Should we use 2 to the power of 3, which is 8? Now we no longer have a cubed button, so we're going to have to use the power of 3 to look at that. Or should we use 3 to this 2? Well, 3 squared is, and there's a square button here, so I can just use that as a dedicated square button, is 9. So we want this to be 8. We leave it the way it is. We divide it by possibly... No, I don't want to use up my 9, because I want to use my 9 here to make our number very large. And then I want to put the 7 here. Okay. Now this is telling me the largest number found is 7.87, but I just want to check something. Is it just telling me what I found so far, or is that the answer? I can start over and check. Oh yeah, so it's keeping just the largest number, so it's not telling me what the answer to this is, it seems. So I'd have to do this on my calculator to compare it, but it does tell me the largest number found so far, and if this had been the largest number found, it would have gone in. I think I'm trying to figure out what the app is doing. So let's fill in this expression. You have to use this arrow to come down off the power. Format that to a decimal. Well, 6.3 is not as big as 7.97, so I'm going to keep what I have. Well, I'm going to swap that back here to this, and I'm happy with that. I'll go for a new question. So what's going to happen first is this. It's going to be multiplied by here, but remember this then will all be subtracted, so we want all of this to be small, and we want this to be big. Let's put the biggest number there. We want to subtract. Maybe putting a power of 1 might be making this as small as possible. And I don't think it matters where the 4 and the 3 go. Now it's a negative number, but it doesn't mean it's not the largest. Okay. See you in the next one.